Land. LBC Daniel Bevan is in Cardiff. Hundreds of people gathered here at Roald Dahl Place to hear the sounds of the gun salute echo across the South Wales coast, marking the start of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations in Wales. This huge basin in the heart of Cardiff Bay has been transformed into a venue.
This is the Daily Rail HQ. Today we've got an override. It's the Daily Rail plane HQ, and London is still on lock. We've just had one going down there towards Gatwick. Got one down there. There's a huge exclusion zone here. Huge. The first one was Luton, that allowed fleet vehicles to go with the mechanics and stuff to go and pick up and take home the staff to Biggin Hill, to other surrounding areas including Lincoln. But you can still hear, this is the Heathrow takeoff ramp here that goes right over Walthamstow, and there are, despite the plane problems and the staff problems, this is an ultra lock exclusion zone, which includes London, which is quite funny, London Southend-on-Sea Airport, London Gatwick, London Heathrow, London Stansted and London City, and they're still all in lock apart from Stansted, which is a government, that's where all the political ones go for. So as I said, look, this is the takeoff ramp at the busiest time of the year. The takeoff ramp, there's a east and a west ramp, and they run it in formation. But look, nothing. There's only one over there that's going that way. Some of them, I believe, are travelling up to 44,000 feet today to get rid of the stock on this protection zone. Oh look, there's a train. All right. I don't know much about planes. I did study them at Transport Management, but the old aluminium shell is, the air pressure, I think, worries begin to kick in at about 66,000 feet. But I think today we might have seen a few going up to about 50,000 feet. But as you can see, this is Heathrow, the biggest time of travelling from the year, and it is nothing. It's still in lock. There's that plane coming out here now. Look, can you see it? They've got high, going from Gatwick, very, very, very high. I went to university with who's now an air traffic controller, and the best way to find out any news is to actually check Essex traffic control. There's one coming out of there now, but despite thousands of people stuck at Heathrow, Manchester, which is not related to this, Gatwick, they're going to have to be stuck a little bit longer, because you've had a lock on all, even if you had £5 million, you had a lock on all London regional and local airports now for about 5 hours. So that queue, running out of sandwiches, running out of water, screaming kids, a mile and a half long. I mean, most people I spoke to won't get any sympathy. Join us. Oh yeah, and there's Brexit.